Here's a question from Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
Jesse says, hey, any inspiring, nope, sorry, let me give you that one again. He says, any inspirational books or movies or podcasts that you like lately? I'm looking for new things to listen to or watch, but especially in the gym. Thanks in advance.
Hey, yeah. I just was on this guy. Love him. He's on Instagram. I think his name on Instagram is Train Bloom. His name is Tony. He's been on my podcast. He has a new podcast. It's fantastic. Um, and then inspirational stuff to watch. No, I mean I'm usually listening to like either science fiction or philosophy books in the gym, or um, sometimes music. My kids will make me a playlist. Um, but I like Dr. Nadolski's podcast, The Docs Who Lift. I like Tony Bloom's podcast. Um, Shit, I don't know, Paige. What do you got? What's inspirational to you?
Well, for exercise, for me, it's I really enjoy music and just rediscovered. I don't know if Jesse will vibe with this or not, but I'm really into Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill from years ago. In fact, just saw your wife just surprised me and took me to the musical of Jagged Little Pill, but that just got me back into it.
Oh
And
my
it's
God. I heard the name of that play like 40 times from her and I never put it together. Is it
yeah,
about Alanis Morissette?
it's not about her, but it's written by Diablo Cody. But it's every Alanis Morissette song from that record, her first breakout record, is weaved into it, and it's a story about a family and like it actually has nothing to do with Alanis, but anyway, it got me into it because man, that was so good, and she's just incredible. And yeah, it
Do you
reminded
know
me
that
of it.
Diablo Cody means devil worshiper?
Oh, I did not.
I
Um,
believe Diablo, we know that's very
yes.
clearly devil, and Cody, I believe, is Gaelic for worshiper. So, yes, she did in fact make her nom de guerre devil worshiper, which is
Je-
interesting, you
this
know?
is some extra info for Jesse.
Yeah.
But I I didn't know that. That's crazy. But yeah, music that like has some like like oomph to it, kind of gets me going. But also yeah, I mean I'm a sucker for a podcast that's you know inspiring. So I just wrote down Tony Bloom. I'm going to check it out myself.
Tony Bloom is fun. Speaking of those great old hits like Alanis Morissette, the kids recently played me that was it Amy Mann? No, Tori Amos.
Oh
Tori Amos had a
yeah.
really fun song, and Amy Mann had some good songs too. And
Yep.
then Fiona Apple. Like speaking of
Oh,
like the '90s gals that ruled our world, all of those are fun to get back into.
so good. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm fully turning that on when we hang up.
And Jewel had some bangers back
Yep.
then.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Um, Shit, man, I feel like I really crapped the bed with this one. Like, I
No,
don't
it's
know.
okay. And I want to say to Jesse, this is what I do. If you listen to a podcast and the person has a guest that you like, let's say you were listening to American Glutton and you really liked hearing so and so, you can search that person on your podcast app and then see other podcasts where they were guests. And that sometimes leads you to new fun things to listen to.
Yeah, I recommend Tony Bloom's. Tony Bloom is awesome. He's really, really good on breaking down all the reasons that there's so much bullshit in the
Mm.
diet space, and he has great advice, and he's not trying to sell you anything. He points you at decent supplements and which supplements are totally useless, and it's cool. And then he has on really cool people like me.
Hey. Well,
Hey.
that's another point is if you like a guest on American Glutton, very often that person's going to have a podcast because a lot of
Yes,
people that
true,
we talk to do. So
true.
love it. Jesse, hope that helps. If anyone
Thanks,
else has
Jesse.
a question for Ethan, you can email us day or night. We're going to get the message. It's hello@americanglutton.net.